Greetings, salutations, and felicitations, males, females, and extraterrestrials. Today, working biceps, so we did not do the conditioning work this morning while cooking breakfast because we wanted some fresh biceps. So first thing, a little bit more than 8 ounces. More than I thought it was. So I used 4 of that, or 8 of that. No, I did use only a little bit for that pudding. I was thinking that was the water bottle that I used for probably Hyperade. But it's fine. We have 12 ounces of water and amped AF by Steel. So we're going to see if that helps us move through this workout quicker, more efficiently, less rest, faster reps, or a combination of that. I don't know. Problem with these sample packets, I did not grab a funnel. So trying to pour it through an open mouth like that, a little bit difficult. Spilled a little bit, but that's not a big deal. You know, it really doesn't look too appetizing. Neither does the Atabolic. BCAAs is fine. BCAAs, EAAs. The Hyperade is great because it all dissolves and it's only a little bit cloudy, kind of, the water. The protein powders don't really mix too, they don't dissolve too great. They do, to a point. There's still a little bit of sediment in the bottom. Even if I use a blender and blend it with a milk, coconut milk, almond milk, I've tried oat milk, and that milk kind of is weird. So, anyway. Hopefully the flavor won't be so bad this time. Oh, I'm dreading it, just thinking about it. Still got a small bite, bittery bite to it, but it's a lot better. Look at that. At least say that, anyway. So, we're going to start with the 50s. Then we're going to go outside and do some chin-ups, pull-ups, whatever, pronated ones. So we can't. Then come back in and do some more with the dumbbells. But first, I just want to see where I've progressed since I was doing conditioning work for like 4 days. Started Monday, started Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Today's Saturday. I haven't done it. I want to see where I'm at, how well I've progressed. And I wanted to do biceps today. So that way, and then pushing tomorrow. Rearrange it because I start my week with biceps, with pulling, then I do pushing, then I do another pulling, and then I do abs or legs or something else that's not a pulling. Or I'll hit back at a certain angle where it doesn't mess with my major pulling muscles. So I can do another pulling the next day. Usually I used to do shoulders and back together, but I've been working on trying to get them individually sufficiently hit. So, anyway, let's roll and rock. Yeah. Not quite at my goal. About where I was at Friday too. Because I hit 10, and then I had to do 2 more, and then 3 more to hit the 15 mark. But I wasn't just doing 15. I was going like I couldn't, till I couldn't anymore, like I just did. And then set it down a minute, do a couple reps, try to do more than that, couldn't, set it down, inked out the rest, 3. This arm went further before it failed. I did 10. I felt like I could do like 1, maybe 2 more, but I rested a minute just to give it equal. And then I did 3. And then I did 2. See, the thing is too, if you're working for strength, it's a bit different than working for hypertrophy. I mean, yeah, when you gain strength, your muscles will get bigger. But strength kind of gives you more dense muscles. You know, you have more muscle fibers packed on top of each other. And look at Bruce Lee. Look how small he was. I mean, I don't mean short. He was short, right? Like 5 something or whatever. And I mean, it's pretty much average for his. Whatever the word is, I don't want to. I don't want to come off as stereotype or racist or I don't know, whatever. But he's pretty strong, and he did not look like he had huge muscles. I mean, he didn't have huge muscles. He didn't look like he was super strong. But boy, was he strong, man. Like, wow. When you're working for hypertrophy, you want lower weight, higher reps, less rest. Get the blood flowing in there, get it pump, 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 get it ballooned, get the blood flowing in there, muscle tears, yeah, and all that. And it repairs itself, it gets bigger. Strength, you want higher weight, lower reps, and more rest. Because with the higher weight and low reps, you hit that mark. You hit that sweet spot faster. You rest longer, let your body cool down more, let your body replenish a bit, so you can go again. Just how it is, bruh. Bros and bras. Muscular wise, I do feel like I am made some gains and have the strength, more strength than I did. You know, it really doesn't look like it. I could have done another maybe 1 or 2 reps if we were setting it down. I figured 10 on that side, rest. Yeah, same on this side. But I've also noticed, yeah, a couple times I'm cheating. Alright? I ain't gonna lie. It's good to cheat in exercises in the gym to a point. You don't want to swing the weight like that where you break your back. No. You just want to give it a little oomph to get past that gravity well, or, you know, whatever, that point, that sticking point. It's like right here. This And yeah, it kind of does stuff. But I think the top part probably does a little bit more, because right here, it's full contraction. Slight, like half contraction. Nothing. So don't start. Don't just do it the whole time. Don't be swinging your weights like... That's nothing but momentum. It'll build some muscle, but no. Come on, dude. Seriously. Dudes and dudettes. And when I swing it up, get it past here, it's still sticking. And I have to still squeeze it in to get that rest of the rep. And that squeeze, is what you want. Because that's where the contraction is. The good sort of contractions. I swear it tastes like a lesser version of a bad alcohol. Like the bad gut rot alcohols you drink too much of and you have an ulcer and, I don't know, probably itching blood out the back end and, I don't know, whatever else might happen. I've had an ulcer from drinking gut rot. I think it's 8-star. Ugh, God, just thinking about it. But still, not quite as bad as Body Fortress, screw you, nasty MFers. Nasty, I swear. I just smell the stuff and I want to puke. I don't care. I don't care if it's cheap. That's probably why I don't like it. Nasty, cheap crap. Probably full of fillers and other crap, and no thank you. I'll stick with steel. And if I can't get steel, I usually just get the vegan crap at Walmart. Like, if I don't quite have enough to make a steel order, but I need some more protein because I'm running out, I'll just go by Walmart and grab a tub for 20 bucks. I mean, it's not the best. Tastes good. Tastes alright. The chocolate tastes like a brownie. Kinda. The vanilla everything is nasty except steel supplements, vanilla cream pie, protein powder is actually not too bad. It doesn't have much of a flavor really, but it's a great base if you want to use it for really anything. Whatever type of smoothies, you can make it, put it in chocolate milk, you could put it in regular milk, you could put fruits, you could probably put it in a veggie smoothie if you wanted. I mean, it's quite the most versatile one they have, because it's just a base vanilla. And yes, we did rest a little too much just now, but this is the arm we're trying to make stronger, because this one doesn't give out as quickly. I'm carrying a bunch of stuff, groceries and stuff. This hand is more conditioned. This is my shield arm, one where I'm just carrying, holding the stuff. This is my swinging arm. Anyway. Once you rested long enough, that was actually not too hard. It was actually pretty easy, like the first 10 were. But I also grunted and growled. Which helped. It's like Super Saiyan, just. But I'm not a Saiyan, so I just go super. Anyway, I'm gonna pump out another couple on this arm. Maybe 3. And maybe some hammers on this one since I want to strengthen my. Maybe. Nope. That was great. Okay. Try not to make this one a long one, but I don't know. So biceps, man, they can usually go a good while before they tire out, and seems to recover quickly too. Probably because they're just used to more volume. Because I used to do biceps like almost every day, small workouts, just get them feeling like this. Rest a bit, get that feeling again 2 or 3 times, usually only about 2 or 3, unless I had a lot of energy or I was really mad or something. At first I was doing 2 bicep workouts a day. That's where I really started growing my biceps and where I got them to where I felt like I didn't need to keep hitting them twice like that. Just a big workout. Well, it was every day. Medium workout every day. And then I got them to the point where I was like, okay, they don't feel super small anymore. And where they actually, feel nice and they're filling out a bit of my arm, That's when I started to do more bigger biceps workouts once a week. Lately I was just doing the conditioning work because of the 50s. But you can do like 20-30 reps of 40 pounds, 25 pounds or 40 pounds or 30s, whatever, and you're still not going to be able to move a 50 or a 60 or higher, whatever, very well. You'd think it would transfer over. I mean, it does to a point. Like I was moving 40s a lot. I was working at Walmart I had to pick up 50-pound bags of dog food. And even with my stronger hand, I grabbed the bag by the corner, you know, like a little handle, like, lift it up to there. I was like, what the heck? I can't even get it up high enough to get it in the tote. So I used get it up to here, grab 2 hands, and drop it in. So then, I was loading up the handles where you put the plates on, and you tighten up the locks, the threaded dumbbell handles. I was loading 60s on that, and I was working it. Wasn't getting very far, but I was trying to condition my body. I said, hey, we're moving 60s now. These 50-pound bags of dog food should be easy. And yeah, after a while it did. It worked. But then, of course, I left that job. I went working other places here and there. Been a few different places since then, of course. Walking a lot, though. Great for cardiovascular. Not bad for your legs, of course, you know. I mean, I wasn't doing lunges the whole time I was walking. I wasn't doing calf raises the whole time. I was just regular walking. So my legs weren't really getting a workout. They were just getting more tone, and was losing muscle too, because I wasn't really eating enough while I was going looking for jobs, and while I was walking to work, I didn't always have something that I could have. Protein shakes, or, you know, a snack, a meal or something while I'm walking or after I get to my destination. Sometimes I would, and I get to my destination and start eating my snack waiting on the bus, and the bus would show up, so I wasn't able to finish it. And then sit there with a little bit of food in my stomach after walking. Wasn't really enough to replenish what I was burning. There was also a point where I was riding bike a lot years ago, about 10 years or so, when I first started working out, relatively, and I'd ride my bike up a hill, and I swear it's about like this. I'd get a good running start at the road behind, or road down the hill, running start on my bike, just pedal as hard and fast as I can, get up the hill, enough momentum to get most of the way up it to where I could just pedal, push my legs, and I got to the top. My legs, oh my gosh, they were strong, but I noticed I was losing muscle from my upper body to compensate for the muscle I was gaining in my legs. So I had to quit doing that for as much, because at the time I was nowhere near eating enough, and I didn't quite know all of the details, the knowledge about this whole thing, gym culture, as I do now. So anyway, rested a bit. This is a great way to stretch out your shoulder. So I'm gonna pause it and get set up outside and do what we can out there. Hopefully it's not too hot yet. And do what we can and come back in here and finish with what we can.
see something underwater. Die. Hammer high. Name your price. Oh, there's actually golden pond. We are forgiven. Forgive us your never strayed. Good God. Will the apocalypse. Hail the apocalypse. All the lords I swore to obey. I'll take it back. I swore to obey. Step on the key now. My ship's the leaders by the middle guard K. January 60 horse. See, heading up to glory hole. Duty calls and I on the words. Super back into the
row, 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 row. Or would be more like row, 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 row. I like that one. And the orange is good too. It's one of my favorites. Two of my favorites. Whatever. That's one of my favorites. Two of them are two of my favorites. In case you didn't quite understand what I was meaning there. Kind of trip over my words a little bit. When there's more blood in my muscles than there is in my brain, I trip over my words. I'm going to try for more 50s. Straight, reverse, and later. Because that's what we did last time. This time we were doing before. Pull-ups on the stairs. And we quit doing that a little bit. Worked on the 50-pound and the 35. And then worked at reverse curls into the 50s and 35s routine. And now put them all together. We're only 40 minutes in. Not horrible, I guess, right? I don't know. I don't care. Still feel a good pump. My arms tired. Muscles tired. So we're letting it rest a bit. I'm gonna go get the height rate, I guess. Steel, hyper aid, steel, anabolic, which is coming up next because it'll help fuel me, like I said in my last video. It'll help fuel me in my rest of my workout. And then hyper aid replenishes. First, had it amped. Didn't drink all of it. I don't care. It makes me feel like crap if I do. Let me drink it all. Too much B vitamins, too much caffeine, too much of something else in it maybe, or this has something else that the other doesn't that messes with me. I'm not quite sure. But I like their NOS. I like their pumped. I like the anabolic, the hyper aid, the pre. I like it. Peachy is my favorite. Candy Bliss is good too, though. Their protein powders are amazing. So many different flavors that are so good. I'm not a fan of coffee, so I don't get that one. I'm not a fan of I had a different couple other flavors of Adabolic or Hyper 8, I think, that wasn't too great. The Tiki or whatever, or something or other. The Mojito Mommy was okay. The Tiki one was not, I did not like it at all. Sets, S-E-T-S, Sets on the beach. It was a good one. It was good. It was better than the Mojito Mommy. I forget their other flavors, but I don't think they have them anymore. So they must not have done too well. Other people must not have liked them either very much. I might not do too much in this one because we just mashing all these up together. And the body has enough to work out, do a bunch of reps with the pull-ups or a bunch of reps with the dumbbells, but not a bunch of reps of both yet. So we're just going to do this till we can't, of course, and then it's over. But the rest, and this, the resting, I should say, and this helps me do the rest of what we can. Because if we tried right now, or tried earlier, we would not have been able to go do as well, and we would have quit a lot sooner, which may have been a good thing. Push the workout so you can't is the goal, right? Low storage. I must not have deleted a previous video or something. Dang it. Oh well, we're gonna try. If it fails, quits out, and I'm not done with the workout, then there'll be a part 2. So, I don't know. We'll see. It is what it is, right? Okay, 10 on each side. Take a short break. I'm going to stop it here. Let's go for part 2 because it keeps flashing. I'm going to be in the middle of repping it out and quit. So, see you back in a minute.